Okay, hi guys. Today we're going to be doing a review on the Piranha USP pistol. I just got this on Friday from ANSgear for $60, and in my opinion it was a really good buy. The gun works well, and it came with some nice stuff. So first we're going to go over what the gun came with. It came with a warranty card and what you should have when you call them if something's wrong with your gun. It comes with a manual, and it's got a pretty nice manual. It goes over everything in here about how to use the gun. The gun came with a barrel plug, so that's nothing special there. There's a spare parts kit for in case something is broken or doesn't work, you need to replace it. It comes with an extra barrel tip. This black one can replace this red one here, or I believe evil barrel tips will fit this well. So that's that. It comes with an extra velocity spring in case you cannot get the velocity you want with the spring that's already in there. There is 2 Allen wrenches in here. The big one is for velocity adjustment, and the smaller one is for other small things like taking off the grip or taking out this screw. It comes with 5 extra O-rings for the bolt. It comes with an extra detent, an extra cup seal, and 2 of these things. I can't remember exactly what these are called, but these pieces fit over down in there where the CO2 goes in. I can't remember what they're called right now. It comes with this little paper that just tells you which spring to use for attaining different velocities, and it has a Piranha player card in here, so that's what comes within the extra parts kit. It comes with this Extreme Rage holster. The holster is pretty big because it has to hold a big gun. On this side of the belt strap, there is these little pockets that will hold a CO2 cartridge or 10-round tubes. So that's the holster. Onto the actual gun. The gun works very well. I haven't had any problems with it yet. I really like the feel. It is pretty big. It's 13 inches long and 7 inches tall, which is incredibly large for a pistol. So now we're just going to work our way from the top down on the workings of the gun. So this place up here is where you load in the paintballs. You pull this sight pin back and lock it in there. You move this black piece to the side, and you can load the paintballs in here. The gun has a 9+1 capacity, so there's 1 ball in the chamber, and then you can hold 9 in the tube. So in here on this black piece that turns, inside there's a little thing that kind of creates a ramp when you close it like this, so it pushes the paintballs down into the gun. So when you load it, you just need to close this first and then release the pin. It pushes all of the paintballs back. It's got a spring in there. So now to the middle of the gun. The gun has a single detent. Works well. Then just got a slide, and the gun has a field strip pin, and all the parts come out easily. All these parts are the standard sized Piranha internals, so it's not hard to find a backup if you broke a piece. It's very easy to find those extra parts. When you're putting all of the internals back in the gun, you have to make sure to press on the sear release so that everything slides in nicely. And the field strip pin goes back in like that. Over here, you have the velocity adjustment screw, which the gun comes with an Allen key for adjusting that. And this is the barrel tip where you can replace the red one with the black one that was in the parts kit. Now over here, this over here is where you put in the CO2. I'm not going to put in a new one right now. I'm just going to use this used one, and it just slides in there like that. In the screw here for piercing the CO2, there's a magnet, so it kind of keeps the CO2 from falling out when you put it in. So that's that. Another handy feature is that once this is tight, and when you need to pierce the CO2, it has this lever that you can just pull out and crank down to tighten the CO2. So that's the CO2. The grip is a standard composite single trigger from Piranha. You can actually take this whole grip off and replace it with a different trigger, like the E trigger if you feel like it, but there's not really a point to that considering you can only have 10 shots. So there's a sliding safety on the grip and a sear release, and you just pull the slide back. Piranha recommends that before you gas up the gun, you make sure to pull the slide back before you gas it up so that it doesn't leak. Everything works well, and it even has place for bottom mount screws. So that's the gun. It is very big. If any of you have a Wii, here's a Wii remote in comparison to the length of the gun. So it's about 2 Wii remote lengths, I guess you could say, if you want to think of it that way. So it is a decently large gun. I measured this the other day. I weighed it, and it is a little over 2 pounds with a fresh CO2 cartridge and paint. So it is not too heavy, but it is decently heavy. And I think that's about it for the gun. I'll do a shooting demo later. I'll probably mesh those 2 clips into one though.